we're hearing that. So we're taking action to make it even easier. Like we're elevate it. And I'm not saying people are lazy or anything like that, but I think there is an opportunity in the space that we're in automotive software, to make things easier and more condensed. And by doing that, like I said, we've got the data. It's going to produce more sales.
Yeah.
We know it. So
it needs to be more in your face.
Yes.
Right.
Like, we will mention Smart Workflow, which is a gem that I cannot wait to fully talk about. But it also made me think of the productivity of a user. Just an everyday user, day in the life of, you're doing all the right things. You're making your follow-ups. You're trying to get people on the phone. What if there was a world where AI was like, hey, you should probably hand it over to me. I'll take it for now. I've seen your attempt. This is probably about the time you need to kick it over to me. Let me do my thing, and I want you to focus more on these things. These are priority, and because you're spending time here, you're losing time here. Because we are seeing all that activity and we're able to analyze that, is there a world where that becomes a part of the mechanism to shore up just the dealership employees' time?
Yeah, we're looking, what we're talking about is, I can't wait to have a discussion in like 4 months from now. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I can't wait to revisit this. And maybe not even 4 months. We are constantly making
don't let Tom do that part.
Yeah, no time commitments.
In the future.
I'm excited to talk again and revisit that question of like, how can we make things more efficient? Because we are already making things super easy and super efficient. But with AI, there's opportunities there.
And today, the workflow, at any point in that task list, you can say, hey, here's the time I'm going to kick it to AI. You can do that today. In our workflows. And for some dealers, it might be that they want both working side by side. Let's see who's more successful. We know that customers might sometimes not answer a text from one phone number, but if you text them from another phone number for whatever reason, they decide to answer that. So some dealers may take that approach and say, hey, you know what? First 7 days, I want everybody touching the customer. Some other dealerships might say, you know what? I want my humans to interact for the first couple of days. Then we'll have the AI take over. And then I still want some touch points from a human in between that time. Right. And then some dealers might say, actually, 3 days human and then 100% AI, because we're moving on to the next set of fresh leads that come in.
Right. Yeah, I just see these nice little reminders like, hey, you need help? What? I recommend so and so and so forth. You can send it to me and I'll take care of it. Or you can continue. If you want to keep doing it, you should try this.
Like the Microsoft Clippy.
It's like Clippy. It's like, hey, do what you want, but I got some information over here.
I can only imagine the Microsoft people when they probably came out with Clippy. This is probably what they wanted it to be way back then.
No.